But going from there, I wanted to talk about your vertimax because I know that's something you put a lot of people onto.
Right.
So explain that real quick and your homemade vertimax.
All right. So the homemade vertimax is, of course, something I learned on YouTube. It's an older video. I can't remember exactly which one, but I found out about the vertimax and I was like, man, I wish I had this because growing up, that's like I'm 5'10".
Mm-hmm.
You know, basketball is a tall man's sport, so I needed athleticism to help me, help overshadow my height. I'm average height, but for basketball, I'm short, so definitely needed that athletic advantage. So I used to always try to find methods and things that'll work for me. And I figured a vertimax would be something dope I could use, but being in Rhode Island, especially, we don't have access to a lot of these things, So I found out about the homemade vertimax. I named it that, but the homemade vertimax. So what you do is you get two resistance bands and you just tie them to a squat rack, and when you cross them on your shoulders, over your head, over one shoulder, over your head, over the other shoulder, and you just jump. You do like a designated amount of reps, probably like 10 reps, 3 sets, and then you just try to jump as high as you can. And the thing about it is that the tension from the bands, they're constantly pulling you down even when you're not in motion. So when you jump up, it's pushing you down. And of course, when you fight the resistance, you're activating more muscle fibers to help you push through that movement. So whenever you don't have the bands on you and you do the same jumping movement, you're jumping higher because those other muscle fibers are activated, or they think they need to be activated.
Yeah, that's something that people don't talk about enough, I think, is muscle fiber recruitment.
Right.
Because it's easy to activate the ones that you usually activate, the larger muscle groups. But when you have to utilize and ask for a lot more muscle recruitment, that's when you get a lot more muscle fiber damage, and then you actually build that muscle and that strength recovery process. But the other thing, like that you said, and I just kind of picked up on, was when you have the resistance and you jump and it's pulling you down, that even creates a harder ability to decelerate, right, as you get to the bottom and you land, which we know also is 90% of the time where people get injured.
Exactly.
So people aren't getting injured when they jump. People are getting injured when they land.
When they land.
Yep, and that's not talked about enough either. But that makes a whole lot of sense how the vertimax can help with that deceleration process. So